Okay, so we're back to talk about multiplying whole numbers to fractions. This time our equation is 2 times 2/5. I know from the last video, we know that 2 times 2/5 really means 2 groups of 2/5. So let's use a picture to help us visualize it. Here I have a circle that is split into fifths. I've got 1/5 here, 1/5, 1/5, 1/5, and 1/5. Let's mark our groups of 2/5. So 2/5 would look like this. 1/5 and 2/5. Here is one group of 2/5. My equation says that I need 2 groups of 2/5 though. So I need to find another group of 2/5. Here's 1/5 and 2/5. So I have one group of 2/5 here in red, and I have another group of 2/5 here in blue. So now I have 2 groups of 2/5. Let's count what 2 groups of 2/5 is. 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5. 2 groups of 2/5 equals 4/5. Let's check that using numbers only. So 2 times 2/5, or 2 groups of 2/5, would be, here's one group of 2/5, and here's another group of 2/5. I can just add my numerator straight across. 2 plus 2 equals 4, and keep my denominator same, 4/5. 2 times 2/5 equals 4/5. Let's try another problem. This time we're going to look at 2 times 3/5. I know that 2 times 3/5 is the same thing as 2 groups of 3/5. Let's bring out that circle again to help us visualize. Here I have a circle cut into fifths, and now I need to mark 3/5. So here's 1/5, 2/5, 3/5. However, I need more than just one group of 3/5. My equation says I need 2 groups of 3/5. But my problem is I only have 2/5 left, 1/5 and 2/5. This is one group of 3/5, and I need another group of 3/5. All right, here we go. Let's get another group of 3/5. So here's 1/5, 2/5, 3/5. Now I have 2 groups of 3/5. So how much is that altogether? Well, we have 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, 5/5, and 6/5. 2 groups of 3/5 equals 6/5. What does 6/5 look like? Let's find out. So we have 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, 5/5, 6/5. So let's see what we have here. This entire circle is completely shaded, so that would be 1 whole plus that 1/5 there. So 6/5 is the same as 1 whole and 1/5. That means 2 times 3/5 equals 6/5. which equals 1 1/5. Let's look at that with numbers. 2 times 3/5 is 2 groups of 3/5. So here's one group of 3/5. Here's another group of 3/5. If I add the numerator straight across, 3 plus 3 is 6. And keeping the denominator the same, fifths would make a 5 for the denominator. So 3/5 plus 3/5 equals 6/5, or 2 groups of 3/5 equals 6/5. I know when my numerator is larger than my denominator, there must be one whole involved. 6/5 is the same as 5/5 plus 1/5. And I know when the numerator and denominator are the same, that is one whole. So 6/5 is the same as 1 plus 1/5, or 1 1/5.